Hey guys, it is day one of the BookTube-a-Thon. I'm in my pyjamas and I look like I'm ready for bed. Penny's here just to be pedantic as always, and it's about 11:41. I thought I'd make the video now because I really need a break. Just a couple of minutes to just absorb what I've read today and make a nice cup of tea and just relax a little bit. I'm quite down on the ground. Should probably come back up again. Okay, so in total today, I have read 372 pages. Now that's almost 400, and on average I can read 150 pages per day. So my brain is a little bit fried at the moment because I've read more than double what I normally read. I did get a head start because I woke up, I had a nap the night before. I think it was like a couple of hours, and I woke up at 12 o'clock to start the BookTube-a-Thon, and I read for 4 hours straight, and then I went to bed, and then I had, the rest of the day on and off to just read. And I kind of knew that I was going to make it, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do 300 pages every day, but I'm definitely going to try because it was quite enjoyable to see just how much I can read if I push myself. And I'm reading different things, so I'm not reading one book right through. I'm reading 2 books at the moment, and I just finished my graphic novel for today. So the 180 is made up by The Dreaming, which is by Queenie Chan, and I gave this book 4 stars. I just reviewed it on Goodreads. It's very dark and it has a really interesting concept. I like the illustrations. It's it's a horror and it has some mystery to it and some eeriness and things like that. So I did actually quite enjoy it. Some parts of it were really typical teenage horror crap, but for the most part I actually did quite enjoy it, and I would like to see the next book in the series. Like I said, it's got some really nice artwork, and that's one thing I love about graphic novels or mangas or whatever you want to call them. I really appreciate great detailed artwork, and I really like the chapters. I'm just trying to find a chapter. It's just an example. I really like the chapters in it. So I actually did quite enjoy this book, and again, 180 pages knocked off. Counting graphic novels, because graphic novels can take me a long time to read as well, because I have to take in everything. So at 12 o'clock last night, the book that I read for 4 hours straight, pretty much, was Scent of Magic by Maria V. Snyder, and it's not that hard to read that much of this book because it is definitely a page turner. It's so fast paced, and it has been a while since I've read the first book, which was Touch of Power. I kind of did easily slip into it. I'm not sure whether because I'm reading so fast it's taking a while for me to absorb what's happening, because usually it'd be about that much during the whole day, and it'd take me the whole day to read that much. But I read pretty much that big portion in those 4 hours. I just read the last 10 or so pages to make up the day today, just before. But I really enjoyed this book, and my friend Oni, she wants me to read this book, and she keeps asking me, am I up to the part that is a surprise? And I'm like, oh, I'm not up to that yet. So I'm hoping that today I get up to that part. And, tomorrow rather. My goal, again, would be to at least read 100 pages of this. Like I said at the beginning of my video, my my introduction video, I'm happy just to be able to read these books, so whenever's good, but I'm enjoying actually pushing myself and reading a lot more than I usually would. And then I started The Hunt by Andrew Fukuda. I'm only reading about 50 pages a day because it is really small font, and again, it's pretty intense, and so far I'm actually really enjoying it as well. And it does, like it says here, if you love the Hunger Games, you'll love this. It does have very similar elements to the Hunger Games, but it's very, for me, it's very unique in the way it's portrayed, and I really enjoy the aspect of him being a human in a population of vampires, and what he really has to go through, and all the things that he's lost so far in his life just to be who he is, and yet he's still not even being himself. So it's really good. I'm liking it, and I'm using my Twilight bookmark because I really like when I read, which is a weird thing about me. I like to find bookmarks that match the book cover or suit the mood or something like that. So I thought this one would really match this one. And I think that's about it for my wrap up. I've had a really good reading day. I finally get to put a sticker in my Filofax that says that I've read more than 250 pages, which, to be honest, is a feat in itself. So I'll be reading The Hunt over the week, or course of the week, hopefully. And maybe I can finish Maria V. Snyder's book in maybe 1 or 2 days. And then move on to some shorter books, I'm thinking. Like, after those ones, I'm thinking I might just sort of read some graphic novels and some shorter stories to sort of kick some off my collection. But I also would really like to finish Blood Promise during this week as well. I thought about finishing the Black Dagger Brotherhood, but I think I'd really like to focus and hone in on finishing Blood Promise. I'm kind of holding back because I don't really want to find out what happens, but at the same time I do. So it's kind of like one of those things that you're like, no, I don't want to know, but I must know, and I can't keep letting it sit there and not finding out. So I'm hoping that this week I can knock, even if I can just knock out 100 pages and finish it off after the BookTube week. So, sorry that was very long-winded, but I'm having a great time. Very, very tired, taking in all that. And I think also too, because I'm used to like alternating between books as well, but I'm not used to taking in so much story at that speed, and it's a bit daunting at times, but it's okay. Like, they're very, like I said, they're very fast-paced stories, and I think if I can't, like, I would like to sort of read, like, have a gap, like a couple of hours gap where I'm just doing like some housework or some cleaning or stuff between those books, so I can sort of take time to absorb that information. But how are you guys doing? I know it's probably just starting, maybe, over in America and various other countries, but over in Australia it is 11:49, so I'm going to upload this video, make myself a cup of tea, relax, and get stuck into some more Scent of Magic. So those probably will be the books that I'm just going to update you on over the probably next day or two. And with the graphic novels, again, I'll just show you the brief sort of review, I guess, so you can get an idea of what graphic novels I've read as well. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're having a fantastic time, and I hope the day kicks off really well for you guys too. And I shall see you guys tomorrow. Bye.